Assalamualaikum students, I hope you all are fine and enjoying good health. Our today's lecture is about chapter number 2 of class 5 science. Is divided into two chapters. In our first lecture we have discussed chapter number 1. Now today we will discuss chapter number 2, which is health and hygiene. The objectives of our chapter is importance of a balanced diet, identifies different diseases, how to prevent communicable diseases. Students, we all know a good living is possible only when we live a healthy life. A healthy life is possible when we remain physically fit and free of any disease. To remain healthy, we must eat nutritious food, stay active and follow the rules of cleanliness. It's all about our chapter number 2, health and hygiene. So now students, here is a warm-up exercise on your 12. There are two types of the buildings. In your first figure, you can see there is a garbage in front of the second fig. You can see there is a clean environment having the flowers, green grass. So you have to put the mark on your fig number 2. Students, we eat different types of the food to remain healthy, to maintain our health. So these food provide us different types of the nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals, water and roughage in a balanced quantity. It depends upon the need and the age of the organism. So we have to take the food according to our age and our need. For example, children who are more active need more food, people who do heavy work need more food, then people who do mild work. Tall and heavy people need more food than people who have a smaller build. As people grow older and become less active, their food requirement becomes less. Here is the food pyramid diagram. You can see in this diagram there are different portions in the food pyramid. First portion, eat less. In second portion, eat an appropriate amount. These foods we should have to take in appropriate amount. These types of foods like fruits and vegetables we have to eat a lot, and these types of fruits like bread and cereal we have to eat mostly. And these food provide us different nutrients. As I have told you that different nutrients these foods provide us are the carbohydrates, fats, vitamins and minerals, water and roughage. So what is a balanced diet? A diet that includes all the nutrients in the right proportion is called balanced diet. Now I elaborate that bread and cereal group, which we have to take in most amount. They provide us bread and cereal group includes food made from grains such as rice, wheat and corn. These foods are rich in carbohydrates, and carbohydrates gives you the energy to work and play and keep your body running throughout the day. Now vegetables and fruits. What is the importance and function of the vegetables? The vegetables and fruit groups provide vitamins and minerals that helps to prevent diseases. After that, there is the milk group, which we have to take in an appropriate amount. Milk group provides us calcium that helps to build strong bones and teeth. They also provide other important nutrients like proteins and vitamins. Meat, pulses and beans. Along with the milk group, there is a meat, pulses and beans. Meat food group includes meat, fish and eggs. Plants food like pulses, beans, nuts and seeds belongs to these groups. Food in these groups provide protein and iron. Proteins are the body building foods. Children need more proteins. Fats and oils. You also need some oil for good health. You get oils from the oil seeds like mustard, groundnut. Now students, there is the Now You Know activity on your book page number 14. You can see this on your page number 14. You have to solve this. All the answers of the Now You Know activities, your exercise and the answers of the questions are sending at your WhatsApp number. So you receive that, and if you have any issue or problem regarding to receiving the notes, then kindly contact to the school office. So you have to write down the Now You Know activity answers. Name 2 foods each from the following groups. First is the bread and cereal group. Write down their answers: wheat, rice. Second one is vegetable group. Write down the answers: potato, peas. Third is fruit group. The answers are mango, peas. Fourth one is milk group. The answers are curd, cream. Last one is meat group. Answers are fish and eggs. So there is an important point also regarding your health is the exercise and rest. You know, apart from eating a balanced diet, we also need to exercise regularly to keep fit and healthy. So I will tell you some benefits of the exercise and regular medical checkup. Exercise helps in maintaining physical features. Exercise strengthens bones and muscles. It also increases the efficiency of the heart and improves blood circulation. You get good sleep after exercise. Rest is also necessary for our body. It helps to relax our muscles. Now the topic is diseases. What are diseases? Disease is a state of unhealthy condition of a body in which one or more parts are affected and the body does not function normally. Diseases are categorized into 2 types. One is the non-communicable diseases and other one is the communicable diseases. Non-communicable diseases. The diseases which do not spread from one person to another are called as the non-communicable diseases. And the diseases which can spread from one person to another are called as the communicable diseases. Non-communicable diseases can occur because of the several reasons. One reason is the lack of healthy foods. Other one is the unhealthy lifestyle. Third one is allergy. And fourth one is the birth-related diseases and disorders. Lack of healthy foods. Lack of or deficiency of the nutrients like vitamins and minerals in the food causes diseases. They are called as deficiency diseases. There is a chart in your book page number 16. The deficiency of vitamins is given, so you have to read out thoroughly. After that, unhealthy lifestyle. Unhealthy lifestyle means many non-communicable diseases like heart diseases, abnormal blood pressure, lung diseases, cancer, diabetes. etc. are caused because of unhealthy habits like smoking, unhealthy diet, physical inactivity and environmental pollution. Accumulation of the extra fat in the body can cause overweight condition, and this condition is known as the obesity. After that, allergy. Some people react negatively to certain things they eat, breathe or touch. For example, some people sneeze a lot when exposed to dust. This condition is known as the allergy. Birth-related diseases and disorders. Sometimes certain diseases develop even before the birth of a child. For example, many children are born with a defective heart, some are born with club foot or cleft lips. Now, the communicable diseases. The causes of the communicable diseases are the bacteria, protozoa, fungi, virus. Bacteria. These are microbes and they cause the communicable diseases. The disease causing microbes are called as the germs. The main types of the germs are bacteria, protozoa, fungi and virus. Bacteria. They can cause diseases like typhoid, tuberculosis and meningitis. Protozoa. They can cause diseases like malaria and dysentery. Fungi can cause skin diseases like ringworm diseases and nail infections. Virus can cause diseases like common cold, influenza, bird flu, swine flu and polio. When a large number of people living in an area become ill with the same disease at the same time is called epidemic or outbreak. Now I tell you the spread of diseases. Diseases spread through air, water, food and some insects. The diseases, I tell you some names of the diseases spread through the air, water, food and insects. Diseases spread through the air are common cold, measles, influenza, tuberculosis, diphtheria. They spread through the air. And the diseases spread through the water are cholera, typhoid, jaundice, diarrhea. They also spread by the contaminated water. Diseases that spread through the food are, as you know that germs grow on the garbage and dirt. Flies sit on these and carry the germs that stick to their legs. When these flies sit on uncovered food, the germs are left on the food and contaminate it. Diseases spread through the food in many different ways. Diseases spread through insects, for example, malaria. Diseases caused through the direct contact, our skin diseases are caused by direct contact through the clothing or articles of an ill person. Now students, there is the Now You Know exercise on your book page number 19. You have to write down their answers on your book. The notes are sending at your WhatsApp number. The first statement of Now You Know page number 19 is one disease that spread through air. The answer is measles. Second statement is one disease that spread through water. The answer is cholera. Third statement is one disease that spread through insects. The answer is dengue. Now I tell you some preventions of communicable diseases. You have to maintain hygiene. For example, wash fruits and vegetables before eating. Use clean clothes and bedding. Doors and windows of the house should have a wire mesh to keep away flies and mosquitoes. If a person is suffering from communicable disease, keep him away from other people. By vaccination, we can also prevent ourselves from the communicable disease by the process of vaccination. Vaccines are the medicines that can prevent a disease from occurring. Vaccines are available for diseases like cholera, typhoid, tetanus, polio, mumps and hepatitis B. Vaccination enables our body to fight away the disease-causing germs when they enter the body. Now here is exercise. Part A of the exercise. The answers are written over here. You have to write down the answers in the blanks. You just not put the tick mark on the options, but also you have to write down the answers in the blanks. After that, part B of the exercise, state whether the following sentences are true or false. Write down their answers from the book. After that, part C and part D are the question answers. You have to write down the answers of these questions in your notebooks with proper writing pattern of Garrison School System. Now it's time for your homework. Understand chapter number 2 and complete the notes on your textbook and notebooks, and learn all the material from your book and notebooks. Activities: draw the diagram of food pyramid and different microorganisms on the interleaved page of your science notebook. Also, make a chart of different vaccines. Students, all the notes of all subjects are sending at your WhatsApp number. If anybody is not receiving the notes or having any problem regarding the notes, then please contact with the main campus office. Follow the official page of Garrison School System for getting update. For video lecture, visit the website www.garrison.edu.pk. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.